Dana, just talk us through what does peaceful mean here from a US perspective and what we would need to see to get a return to talks.
Morning. I think from a U.S. perspective, the U.S. wants Iran to stop enriching uranium altogether, and Trump has said that in the past. But after the war and the U.S. strikes, and of course the Israeli ones, I think Iran will not be able to back down from this as it had done in the past, especially after the war. Right, Tehran and its regime now probably believe they're facing an existential threat. So they may need to keep that leverage, even at the risk of more strikes and more attacks. So even Trump in that Fox interview said Iran might not give up nukes, but they are exhausted. So it is at a very weak point. And also this comes after Trump lashed out at Iran's supreme leader Khamenei, criticizing him for claiming victory and saying the war achieved nothing. So there's a lot of rhetoric and it's strong, but we are seeing signals that Iran, despite this harsh talk, that they are willing to return to negotiate again. Not sure with the U.S. But certainly there's also this internal debate in Iran on how to move forward after these strikes and how to ensure the regime survive. There's also the debate on the conditions of the nuclear sites that we have seen, of course, in the interview as well, and the damage, the assessment of the damage that the U.S. had done. We saw the IAEA Director Grossi saying over the weekend that Iran could again enrich uranium in a matter of months, and those remarks are certainly alarming for both the U.S. and Israel. And Trump threw caution in that interview, saying that the strikes set Iran's nuclear ambition at least for a period of time without specifying how much. So and Iran is also remaining tight-lipped about this, as expected, but has said, the damage is serious and has hinted that the stockpile of the highly enriched uranium was moved before the attacks. So see, there are many unanswered questions here, but I think what is real is that the options that led us to the conflict last week and the war are still there. But of course, and it means this could reignite again at any time. But after that, and after all that we have said, I think the truce from every perspective, the truce is definitely still holding, and probably the reignition of these attacks might not happen because Trump has been very hard hitting on the truce holding.